I'd like to talk today about how to get divorced without sharing your bonus with your soon-to-be ex. Hi, I'm Russell Knight. I'm a divorce lawyer here in Chicago, Illinois. I also have a law firm in Naples, Florida. Many of my clients are eagerly awaiting a bonus, but one thing they're not eagerly awaiting is possibly sharing that bonus with someone they're about to be divorced from. When you're married in Illinois, you're married. The money that's coming in is considered marital property, whether you filed for divorce or not. It's all marital, which means it's all divisible by the courts until the day the judge signs off on your judgment of dissolution of marriage. So if a bonus comes in, even though you filed for divorce, that bonus is still divisible. Will the court award half of it to your ex? 10%? 25%? I don't know. But if you're getting a big bonus, it's probably not worth the risk. You probably want to settle your divorce as soon as possible so that the bonus ends up becoming an asset that is non-marital because it was received after you were divorced. Now, your ex might say, well, the bonus is the result of all the work you did while we were married. So shouldn't the bonus be divided because it's the result of the work that was marital effort? That's not how bonuses work. I give out bonuses. The point of a bonus is to ensure that the employee sticks around for the next bonus. It's not really based on how much work they did or in what proportion. It's another incentive, but it's not contracted for. And so I'm going to describe something that looks like a bonus, but isn't a bonus, to help explain why a bonus is not marital if it's received after the divorce is granted. A commission is something different. A commission is a contract that you enter into with your employer saying, if I sell this much, or if I do this much, or if I do X, I'm definitely going to get Y. And it usually appears in the next paycheck, or it appears every quarter. It's something that is specific. It's not the mere expectancy that a bonus is. It is something you can absolutely, certainly guarantee because there's a contract for it. And so you know that if you did X, you'll get Y. Commissions are marital property, whether they're earned during the marriage, probably if they're earned even after the marriage, because you can trace when X was a marital contribution to the marital estate, marital efforts, even though Y, the result, happened after the divorce was granted. So bonuses being a mere expectancy, those don't count. They're non-marital, they're non-divisible if they're granted after the divorce. So my strong advice is to settle your divorce as soon as possible so that your bonus does not become divisible and becomes all yours. Now, there's something else about a bonus though. A bonus also counts as income, but it might not get calculated for this year if you get divorced before you get your bonus. So what courts do is they look at all the income that you've received over the course of the past year, typically gross income. If you're getting bonuses, your income's probably up and it's probably down, and you're probably going to make the argument that I'm having too good of a year, and you should look at a couple other years before. Or if you're making not a great year, your spouse might say, well, he or she was making so much more money in the past, we should average it out. In Illinois, if you want to average it out, you have to do a minimum of 3 years in the back as a look back. So the bonuses from the past years will certainly count towards your gross income, but this year's bonus won't count if you haven't received it yet. It won't just be calculated as such, but the past bonuses will. So that's another timing consideration you might want to consider. But same thing goes for your spouse. They might be getting a bonus. It might impact the amount of alimony or maintenance that they might be entitled to. It might impact the child support as well. But once that's calculated, it's pretty rare that folks come back and say, well, I want to see what your income is based on the bonus you got right after we got divorced. For child support, they certainly can ask to look at that bonus and count it as income to modify child support. For maintenance, formerly known as alimony, it's not so certain because maintenance can certainly be modified down, but it's rarely modified upwards because maintenance is really based on needs. And just because you made more money doesn't mean the other person became more needy during that period of time. So bonuses are something to keep your eye on, and I hope everybody who's watching this gets a big bonus, but I also hope that they're able to strategize around it so that they're able to keep their own hard-earned money. And if it was a bonus, it's not really a bonus, of their spouses, that they're able to get a piece of that. So it's important to strategize, use timing, and be fully aware of the law. And don't take my word for it. Read in the comments. You'll find a link where I wrote an article that explains everything you need to know about bonuses in Illinois divorce law. And you can cut and paste all the case law I've got in there. You can quote it to your lawyer. You can quote it to the other lawyer. You can even quote it to the judge. I love writing these kind of articles. I like talking about the law. I hope you'll like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.